Hello and welcome to Generation 16, the series that showcases the history of Sega's Mega Drive. I'm Greg Stewart. I've been covering games for 20 years now. I co-founded Gaming Age and was the reviews editor for Electronic Gaming Monthly, and co-founder of the Player One podcast, one of the longest-running gaming podcasts around. Join me while I recap the history of Sega's 16-bit powerhouse game by game. On Generation 16, I focus on the interesting stories behind each title, big hardware launches by Sega and its competitors, and key news stories that shaped the console wars in the early 90s. Sega went from underdog to market leader and back again, and on Generation 16, we explore how. Hey Namba, hey Jaspertine. The glory of seduction, eh? Story time. Monday night story time. We haven't played this in a couple weeks. I was sick last Monday night, but we are still playing Snatcher. The last time we played this, hey Jessica, the last time we played this, we were I think at the stairway of the basement of the Queen's Hospital, which was the Snatcher's skin cancer treatment center in Neo-Kobe. So that brings you up to speed. Remember, we're here to raise money for Extra Life. Seward.ca will take you to the Extra Life donation page where you can make a tax-deductible donation to Extra Life to support the IWK Health Center here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. $2,750 raised so far this year of our $10,000 goal. We are moving along nicely. And of course, if you want to support this channel, you can do so by subscribing, by cheering, by buying merch, by sharing the channel, by following, and all that other fun stuff. Subscriber numbers are going down a little bit. Remember, you need to re-up the subscriptions every month. And if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can subscribe for free. Let's play Snatcher. Turn this up so I can hear it. Let me know if the sound's high enough. Let me know if we have any sound. We don't seem to have any sound. There we go. That's better. Re-up all the subscribers. Seduce subscription. I like all this. Is Joey in the bath? Tell me Joey's in the bath. If Joey's not in the bath, I don't want to keep going. Well, we know Joey's here. All right. That's good enough for me. All right. I think we just fought a Snatcher in here. He just got out. Ah! Nice. All right. Excuse me. All right. We're looking around. There's an operating table. This place looks like a surgery or treatment room. It really looks like a hospital when the light is on. Radiation equipment is embedded. We're going to look at the monitor. Various endoscope monitors. We're going to look at the bed. A very common operating table. And we're going to look at the Snatcher. It's in full junk condition, baby. We're going to just check the room. No suspicious object. And not only X and gamma rays, it can radiate neutron and positron rays. It's probably being used for curing cancer cells with rays. It's a future hospital. Ultrasonic and electronic endoscopes. Ultrasonic. What the heck was it? Oh, I'm trying to think of the line from Aliens. Electronic ball busters, something like that. Alright, I'll shut up. Nothing is worth noticing. I think we've already done everything in here. No motion reading. Nothing seems to be there. Sonic electronic ball busters. That's what it was. Or ball breakers. That was the line. Alright, let's get out of here. Smell. This strangely brings me memory of some sort. Alright, let's get out. So I believe that was room 1. Loading. I don't know, Joey. I would say watching in the bath is multitasking. We are in the hospital hallway, so we're going to push the button for door 2. Now I push number 2. The door opened, but there's no button for door 3. All right, let's see what's happening in here. Nice. I'm a big fan of Guns N' Roses. At least those albums. Use Your Illusion, I mean. Welcome to the Jungle wasn't on Use Your Illusion, was it? We entered room number 2. Unlike the floor above, the experiment equipment are operating. Yeah, that was absolute construction. Yeah. Seems to be a biological experiment room. There are micro-manipulators, various laser emitters, microsurgery system, and et al. Reminds me of a dental clinic. Containers containing formaldehyde and samples and other chemicals are queuing. Various biotechnology devices are there, finest of them. You have been AWOL for too long, Ben. How's the health? They are all finest microscopes. Oh, I already looked at the monitors. I already looked at the flasks. Are they culturing tissues? Now we have to check everything. Nothing seems to be there. A somewhat eerie place. What are they doing here? Those facilities and samples, surely not just for treating the skin cancer. Hey, Gaijin. Argon laser, argon dye laser, the cancer cell removal surgery equipment for destroying specific sort of tumors. They are neatly organized and tidied. There is monoclonal antibody. What's that? What do you mean? An antibody said to be effective against melanoma. I thought so. This place is undoubtedly their maintenance hospital. Man, Gillian's quick on the uptake, isn't he? Glad to hear it, Ben. What was that we were looking at? Shelf? Desk. DNA synthesizer, DNA sequencer, nucleic acid extractor, chromatography, automatic pipetting equipment? All of them standing by. The Snatchers are not only removing cancerous cells, but they are regenerating their artificial skins. There's a lot to take in here. Cool, Jaspertine. Tremendous facility. Better equipped than most university labs. NMR, nuclear magnetic resonance microscopes, scanning tunnel microscopes, STM. This is very Hideo Kojima line. Super high pressure electric microscopes, electron beam holography, streak cameras. Gillian, the Snatchers have much higher intelligence than were imagined. However, the technologies are somewhat dated. Dated? What do you mean? We've clearly stumbled across what we needed to here. Hey, Cerebus. It's about the types and utilization of the devices being used. Some of the specifications are totally obsolete nowadays. This research pattern is not that of the world's best. Approximately 20 or 30 years earlier, methods are preferred. Furthermore, imbalance among the research data indicates Personal class research methods. You mean that at least the Snatcher artificial skin was developed by an individual, not by a national research organization? The structure of this lab itself does not comply with the biohazard evaluation standard. Though there are safety cabinets, there are no facilities like autoclave, high-pressure steam sterilizer, or gas sterilizer. It's far from physical P4 level. I can hardly believe this belongs to a national or any other large development organization. Got all that? I don't even remember what we just looked at a minute ago. Was that the desk? That's the monitor. Somebody remember that was the monitor. Though the facilities give technologically old-fashioned and personal impression, but their scale is advanced. Can I repeat all that? No. No motion reading. There's no one beside us. Various living matter samples. Eerie. Ah, you're kidding, are you? I can never take this. I don't like splatter movies. The enemies can be hiding anywhere. Let's limit our conversation to minimum. This strangely brings me memory of some sort. Alright, let's save. No, don't do that. Where's my quick save? There it is. Alright, well, let's exit. Gillian, that room number 3 is the only place left. Oh, there's not a quiz later. Hey, Sean. Has anyone heard our news yet? Did you listen to the latest episode of Player One? We're in the hospital hallway. No, not about the Joy-Cons. Now I push number 1. Yes, we are going to PAX West. CJ's already in town. Okay, so how do we get into this door 3? A puerta de fachada. Psst, Gillian. Don't make a noise, or they will hear you. I forget what I need to do. Open the door 1, 2, it says. These buttons are probably for opening doors over there. But why? A button is missing. A plate saying morgue is labeled. Morgue? That's where corpses are kept. Math checks out. They even meticulously wax the floor. What does a low-level employee Snatcher look like? There are the switch buttons, just like the above floor. A giant bag of what? Purell. Oh, yeah, I know. There we go. Look at that. Buttons 1 and 2 is now an option. Here we go. This is what we've been waiting for. How about pushing 2 buttons together? The button and the button are apart, so one person cannot push them at once. 2 people may, perhaps. That's it. Gillian. The method used well in end of 20th century. A foolproof, often used in the nuclear silos. Well, I'm not sure. It's the same idea, isn't it? Okay, let's do it anyway. I push number 1. Random, you push number 2. Ready? Go. Hooray! Number 3 door opened. This difficulty means it's a pretty important room, isn't it? And that means we're saving again, and then we're going. And it's going to be time to read, my friends. And I'm really curious how this is all going to go. Guys, it was in the previous stream when the car crashed. We jumped out of the speeding car onto his unibike. It's easy to forget he's here because you can't. You're not getting the voice actors, not like in the Sega CD version where he'll speak once in a while. Bounty hunger. Whoa! Look at those maggot animations. What the hell? What the? Four dead skeletons. Exactly, a morgue. Are they Snatcher victims? It's obviously not the rest in peace situation, is it? Snatcher's victims. They should be. New music. Let me tell, Snatchers chose the Snatch target originals in the places like Outer Heaven, then killed them, and after snatching, they hid the dead originals here. Am I wrong? Wait, Metal. Let's look back at what happened so far. They chose Outer Heaven to find their target because VIPs of various profession gather there, and also Snatcher faces won't be revealed during the cosplay hours. And the one in charge of link between Outer Heaven and the Snatchers was Freddy, the taxi driver. He was snatched probably not primarily for himself, but to employ his taxi as a device. Taxi drivers have a lot of exposure to the customers. The question before us was how they were treating the bodies they snatched. Hide the pins on a pincushion. Hide the bodies in a mortuary. That is. For them, discovery of a body is critical. If a dead man is walking, anyone can tell. And then if we can identify who are these 4 bodies, we can tell the Snatchers who are playing them. I see. That's about it. It's supposed to be a body storage, but now it's a miscellaneous storage? How do you know how to say that word? I've read it many times, but I've never spoken it. There's a ventilation air duct. It's rusted and may fall off any time. One of them is decomposing, while other 3 are almost bare bones. Beside the bodies, only things are garbage, dusts, and bugs over the bodies. A humid air current is blowing out. Is it leading to somewhere? Disgusting. Smell of the protein decomposition. The rotting generates gases. Alright, let's check these corpses. Several kind of bugs are gathering everywhere. The bodies are in worst preservation condition. bug groups infesting on a decomposing body can be roughly divided into 8 groups. Each of them devours the body for 15 days. You're learning a lot here, I think. Making 15 by 8 days or 4 months color as one cycle. And the bug group can be estimated from the kind, quantity, and size of the bugs. Miscellany? Miscellany. I mean, I know miscellaneous. I just don't know how to say miscellany. Miscellany. That can tell estimated time of death without analyzing the body itself. And about one body, decomposing one, the flies are laying eggs on the body and the maggots are in eclosion phase. Recent 1 month. Of other 3, they're already past one cycle, so at least 4 months have passed since their death. Death cause. The bodies are severely damaged, so it's impossible to identify their death causes here. Let's do identities. Here we go. Now we're going to figure out who the Snatchers are. I hope. There's nothing that can tell an identification like a hair, clothes, or a tooth. Damn Snatchers. They were scared of bodies being identified. I wish we could locate teeth patterns. Then we could search by them. There is a way. How? Reconstruction. Fortunately, the head of the bodies are remaining intact. Reconstruction? Not bad. A good idea. Oh god, we gotta sift through that again. I can find it after the reconstruction. So how do I get metal to do the reconstruction? I did do death cause, I think. Yeah. There we go, reconstruct. I just had to look at the duct lid, I guess. Alright, here we go. Metal, simulate the body reconstruction, please. Okay, let's reconstruct heads of the dead bodies, one by one. This is like the best scene ever in the Sega CD version. I can't wait to get to that version. My Mega SD shipped, by the way. Should be here next week, I hope. Yeah, no kidding, Cerebus. Don't worry, Scoop Joey, you'll love the Sega CD version. Primarily the first body. Now making a pure cephalometric data from X-ray photo, X-ray section photo, MRI, and precision CT of the dead body's cranium. Cephalometric data completed. This whole section is a very Hideo Kojima section of the game. No, they don't, Joey. Firstly, the victim's age is calculated from 1. Presence, absence of cranial fontanelles and cranial suture features. 2. Craniofacial area. 3. Upper and lower jawbone heights and alveolar development. 4. Cranial center of gravity. Next, Gender is calculated from 1. Overall cranial size. 2. Parietal angle and elevation. 3. Craniofacial development. Finally, the race is calculated from 1. Cephalometric points. 2. Cranial cavity volume. 3. Weight of the cranium. Now putting flesh out based on the mean value of the sections analyzed so far. Seduce cephalometric points. Initial reconstruction phase completed. 10% or error from racial averages. Now adding estimated hairstyle and eyeballs. It's Rucker Hauer. Reconstruction of the first body's head completed. Who is it? Freddie Nielsen. We knew he was a Snatcher. Oh, they're going to go back and forth here, aren't they? Now continuing to reconstruction of the second body. Second body. Making a pure cephalometric data through same process. Cephalometric data completed. Now putting flesh out based on the mean value of the sections analyzed. Oh, it's nice that they skipped this for every one, because I think in the Sega CD version they actually run through all that data again. But it's also going a lot faster. Initial reconstruction phase completed. 10% or error from racial averages. Now adding estimated hairstyle and eyeballs. Reconstruction of the second body's head completed. It's Lisa Nielsen. Two to go. Who else do we think it is? What other Snatchers have we come across? Oh, right. They are, right? More proof that the hairstyle chooses you and not the other way around. Now continuing to reconstruction of third body. Third body. Making a pure cephalometric data through same process. Cephalometric data completed. Oh, ouch. This isn't really a style. Oh, thanks, Giraffe. Now putting flesh out based on the mean value of the sections analyzed so far. Okay. Initial reconstruction phase completed. 10% or error from racial averages. Now adding estimated hairstyle and eyeballs. Reconstruction of the third body's head completed. Who is it? A punk? It's the director of this Queen Hospital, Chen Shuo. Hey, Math Man. It's always good to play video games with your kids. Now we find out who the fourth body is. This is the big question. So remember, all we know is the name Benson is in there somewhere. So it's either Harry Benson or Benson Cunningham. We think. Now reconstructing the last body, the most recent body, in decomposition phase. Last body. Making a pure cephalometric data through same process. On the Sega CD version, which I love, these skull images that they use for reconstruction have different amounts of flesh on them based on how new they are. Cephalometric data completed. Now putting flesh out based on the mean value of the sections analyzed so far. Initial reconstruction phase completed. 10% or error from racial average. Now adding estimated hairstyle and eyeballs. Yeah, I would agree, Sean. Reconstruction of the last body's head completed. Chief? What the? The chief was the Snatcher. Benson, in the patient record, was about Benson Cunningham. You know what we're going to do before we... Just because I know what's coming up. Actually, the last body being Gillian would be amazing. Considering condition of the body, he is estimated to have been snatched 1 month ago. It was the chief who did trick on my tricycle. He planted an outer heaven match in Daddy's room to put him under suspect. Daddy is Harry. I don't know why they keep calling him Daddy. Yes, you can lose. I have lost. I think. I've gotten a game over. Probably Harry noticed the deal and left us a memo saying face to face. Ah, that solves. Wasn't Mika saying Harry went after the chief? Definitely. Daddy tried to locate evidence of the chief. Gillian, that daddy boy is in danger. Good old maggot face. Chief maggot face. Suppose the chief crashed our tricycle. Then he already know that we've found out his true identity. Somebody remember that solves. Oh no, Daddy and Mika are in danger. Daddy boy. My youngest daughter, she doesn't do this very much anymore, but for quite a while, she would look at me and go, Daddy boy. I can't say it like she says it. She would sing it almost. Uh-oh. Stop there, Junker. End of your detective game. I hope somebody remembers that solves. I got some new merch to create. Uh-oh. That's a lot of shiny somethings. They came. Snatchers? Go. "'Tis but a flesh wound." That's pretty nice animation for an MSX game. The pacing of this is terrible. Sting, no! So action-packed. That is it. It is artistry. Yes, it is. A deleted scene from Dune, 1984. Arm, the blaster. I got shot in the leg. I got a piece of gum. I got a rock. Ha, failing already, junker? This music surprises me. Who are you? Chen Shuo? You bastard. Huh? You still have some guts remaining, junker? You're all finished. Finally, our plan advances to the second phase. Level 2. Later, not only this city, but the entire city will be ours. Excuse me. Second phase? What do you mean? As you know, our activities so far was restricted by our incomplete artificial skin. Because of the incomplete artificial skin, we had to avoid UV ray, live underground, and our operation time was restricted to winter, the nighttime only. First the city, then the entire city. Everybody got that? That solves. In the end, we had to need this kind of hospital. It's all because of our incomplete artificial skin. It's the only difference between humans and us. However, we finally managed to break the border limit. Our development of the complete artificial skin succeeded. Complete artificial skin? Nothing binds us now. Because of the success with our artificial skin, our Snatch plan will enter the second phase, level 2. From experiment phase in this city to a full-scale world invasion. Stop bragging, you can't get out the city easily. Human optimism never ends. What you say? Oh, I'm banging into things. You know that the Kyoto Summit will be held to discuss the Snatcher measures tomorrow, don't you? Metal, is that right? Yes, the Snatcher problem is a concern to the entire world. It will be the major topic in the upcoming Kyoto Summit. Correct. Well said, scrap toy. Tomorrow, we'll attack the summit place. Ridiculous. It'll be heavily guarded. You won't be able to enter, not even close. Tomorrow, we will enter the summit place. Do you need me to tell everything, Junker? You heard that one of the Junkers will attend the summit as a special advisor, didn't you? The chief? He? Cunningham? That's why you snatched him. We knew the chief will attend the summit 6 months ago. Gillian, the summit will be tomorrow. We need to hurry. Metal detectors. Nice. Listen, not only the chief, but the entire Junker agency is in our hand, and this city too. And by tomorrow, entire this world. No one can stop us now. Now we redeem the right we had 50 years ago. You who are you? We were given our birth by our creator, Marner, madman. In the deepest of Kremlin, we are the new evolved species, the chosen being. Yeah, Modner. That's what's supposed to be, Modner. Modner? The name is familiar, but... By the way, Modner is also the name of the doctor who created Metal Gear in the first Metal Gear game. Our goal is to snatch the VIPs all over the world, and the worldwide and pan-human thought control and racial unification. Who is behind you? Just like the Nazis did, our invasion passage starts from domination of the human minds. We collapse the trust, the basis of the human society, by simulating and developing the doubt, the human's weakest point that makes up root of the mental structure. Doubt is the human's most primitive and fragile domain. We just slightly touch that domain to achieve our plan. Oh, Gaijin, don't give stuff away. Yeah, it is. Gillian, we should do something or we'll be all dead. You should go back alive. You're Junker. What are you going to do, Random? I'd launch a mega firework rather than snatched by them. You mean self-detonation? No, let's fight together, Random. No, my thigh hurts. Shit, the leg injury is critical for a bounty hunter. Do you have any sure trick? I haven't been doing bounty hunter for nothing. I'm prepared for a situation like this. I always kept valuables. It's December. Too late for fireworks. That's terrible dialogue. The season doesn't matter. In year's end celebration. Let's talk about it for 20 minutes. While they're standing there. Now my pants are chafing me. I have TNT PX hidden in my belt. The strong one used in the Martian mines. Press a button and I can blow off this hospital with ease. You don't have time to think, Junker. Go. What are you doing, chicken? Get out through that vent. I'll light a kick-ass flashlight. It'll confuse their sensors. In the meantime, you go as far as you can. Did you get it? Keep a distance when you see a firework, Gillian. Oh yeah, you're still here. Did you finish exchanging goodbye? It's around the time to die. We're busy, you know. Kick-ass flashlight. Oh god, we're still talking about it. Listen, I show you a sign, then you break the vent and escape. Don't forget your blaster. Metal, follow me. Okay. Random. Randam. Gillian, seems the debt will remain owed. The debt, I'll pay back to them together with yours. Come on, let's get this over with. Run, Gillian. Oh, that's a kick-ass flashlight. We will kill you till you die. Sponsored by Maglite. Oh, underground map data is in disc 1. Still in disc 1. On disc 1. What I love is I think underground map data is all darkness. Oh, and water dripping. Are you okay, Metal? You don't appear okay, Metal. Metal, did some of your go haywire? I am barely all right. The language circuit is a little confused, though. What happened? Random blew up himself. He pushed us into the ventilation duct. Random. Gillian, that explosion definitely blew off Queen Hospital. That would be pretty great, Joey. The strong duct absorbed the explosion shock. If it wasn't for Random, we must be random. Gillian, there's no time for sentiment now. We must get back to the HQ and junk Cunningham ASAP. Otherwise, Harry and Mika will get into the trouble. The trouble. All right, we must keep the promise with Random. The first problem is how we get out of here. Doesn't Metal Gear have a flashlight? Metal, turn on the light. I was waiting to hear that. Now turning on the light. A kick-ass one. Gillian, what do you think of your position? You don't like it? I actually like this way. There's no time for joke. We must get to Junker HQ quick. Okay, hang on. We're taking a picture of this. Snatcher, serious business. Okay, let's proceed forward. Snatcher might be there. Pay attention when you move. That also was not included in the Sega CD version. This is what you saw. How long does this continue? Is there really any way out, Gillian? Some sort of scar is there. This way still continues. It's built really strong. Traces of additional reinforcement are found. That's why we survived. Hey, there are sands. I wonder where did they get in? A trace of scratch by a hard, sharp object. Sharp object. Contains a lot of iron and phosphor. In Neo Kobe, these are unique to M District. M District? That's around the factory ruin. Why are they here? I can hear streaming water. Doesn't it mean the exit is near? This way still continues. The steel wires having level 4 hardness are running through it. That should be hard. It's not dusty as most ducts are. Does it mean someone is moving this duct quite often? It's like one more hard than level 3. It's a trace of a scratch by a hard, sharp object. By Snatcher? Maybe they were using this as a getaway route. Seems this isn't a simple ventilation duct, rather a Snatcher's way to their workplace. It contains a lot of iron and phosphor. In Neo Kobe, these are unique to M District, which we've read before. I can hear streaming water. Doesn't it mean the exit is near? Yeah, we've seen the scar. We'll continue to proceed. There we go. Hey, look, the exit. We are saved. Cool. Scoop Joey, it's only if the hardness at level 4 lasts for more than 3 hours. If you go down to hardness level 2 before 3 hours are up, you're okay. Hey, it's the tube liner, underground railway. The Queen Hospital and tube liner were connected. Exactly. The Snatchers were moving through this tube liner underground railway. They hate UV ray. That must be why they were operating through this underground without sunlight. How couldn't we notice earlier? That subway is running crisscross around the city. Not only that, their movement never draws any attention because the railway isn't used anymore. That makes sense. The guys used this underground railway after they suddenly disappeared in the factory ruins, where Gibson was killed. I think so. The tube liner runs beneath that factory ruin too. Understandable. Was this the trick behind the way they could move around without being noticed? And without sunlight? Ah, Dr. Sue. My roommates and I used to watch Dr. Sue every Sunday night. This explains why we were so late to discover the Snatchers. Let's follow the tube liner. Once we get to the nearest station, perhaps we can get out. Dr. Seuss. Look, the light. But doesn't look like part of a station. Ladder, isn't it? I wonder where it goes. Gillian? I don't know either. Well, let's climb on it anyway. Now climbing the ladder. Lots happening during this stream. We came into a strange place. Oh, it's the Freddie Nielsen's bathroom. Now we know why the apartment was occupied again after we left. Yeah, Dr. Sue Johansson. Basically, it was called the Sunday Night Sex Show, and it looked like your grandmother teaching you how to put condoms on giant rubber junk. And it was hilarious and informative. Freddie entered this room without going through the door after we junked Lisa. That's because he was going in and out through here. The bathtub itself is double. Bottom of this bathtub itself is the lid, and it's covered with water, as when it needs to be camouflaged. Yep, she did a lot of that stuff, and there was a lot of demonstration. And the water was transferred entirely into another tank before going through there. That suggests how much the Snatchers hate UV rays. That's why they use abandoned tube liner subway tunnel. Let's get to the ground surface from here, Gillian. Okay, we're gonna save again. Sechs und sechs und sechs. Sue didn't have an accent. This is Freddy's living room. A large-scale map of Moscow. A late 20th century map. Moscow, St. Basil's Cathedral. Chenshuo of Queen Hospital was displaying, and the red square picture in the chief was hiding. Everything is linked to Moscow. What's in all this? Chenshuo said the right we had 50 years ago. Kind of thing before the explosion, didn't he? Come to think of it, isn't this map about 50 years old too? Moscow 50 years ago. That seems to be where the truth of Snatcher might be. Does everyone remember what happened in Moscow 50 years ago? In the game? Hey, Auntie Ems. Alright, let's hurry to the HQ. I don't think we're taking our tricycle, though. It's in a heap off some highway. Now we're at front of Freddie Nielsen's home. How can we get back? We have no tricycle. Should we walk? Look, there's a taxi station just in time. A manned taxi. A driver is in there. Oh, God. Looks it's unoccupied. Shall we get in? Here we go. Let's get into the taxi then. We got onto the taxi. Sir, where are you going? It's a manned taxi. You can go anywhere. I have an urgent business. Hurry up to the Junker HQ. Pardon? Junker HQ? Why you want to go there? What happened? This is urgent. Sir, please don't joke. This is a manned taxi. You're not telling me to go to such a place, are you? Metal. We got a weird taxi. I'm a junker. To the Junker HQ, hurry. I know where you are going already. It's the hell. Chen Shuo. Dun dun dun. That's a great picture. Got him? A total junk. He was real tough. He survived even that explosion. Snatcher. I never expected to be waiting for me. If these tough guys occupy the city, there's no way we can get rid of them. We must stop them firsthand. To stop that, we should not allow the chief visit the summit place. I know, I must return the debt I owe to Random. Let's use this taxi. And hurry up to the HQ, quick. I know I will. Mika, Daddy. Daddy boy. I wish you were safe. Oh, Junker HQ map data is in disc 2. I gotta see if I can record her saying that. Yeah, we're hearing a lot of music we haven't heard so far, I think. We junked the cab driver, yep. We've junked the cab driver, his wife, and Chen Shuo twice. We arrived to the Junker HQ. Are Mika and Harry all right? Metal, it's time for showdown. Ready? Let's go. Now we enter inside the Junker HQ. Ooh, the shutter's down. And there are bullet holes in the window, in the doorway. Some stuff's gone down here for sure. This is the reception. Look, the front booth shutter is closed. Looks it received some sort of attack. Wadaup with Mika? The shutter protects the front booth. It automatically closes upon emergency. The door checker lamp indicates emergency. There's a hole in the shield, made by a blaster shot, perhaps. Impact of cannon is visible on the shutter surface. What? Motion reading. Someone's inside. It's locked from inside. It's openable only from inside the booth. Can't you open it from outside? Emergency external connection device. Can open it from outside. There's an emergency external connection device. We can use this to open the shutter. I assume that number 2 option is open the shutter. Now going to connect to the shutter emergency external device and open the shutter. I'll open it. Be careful. Uh-oh, Mika. Mika. Mika, are you alright? Metal, how is Mika? Pulse is normal. The only external injury is in forehead. Bleeding will not be serious. Come on, Mika, it's me, Gillian. Gillian? Gillian? Mika, what happened? Yeah, the chief. He was the Snatcher. Now he revealed his true self. Harry, what happened to Daddy? Daddy boy. Makes me smile. Harry put me in this pod, closed the HQ door to contain the Snatcher inside. You know, even the Snatchers can't break this shield. And Daddy? Harry said, never open the door, whatever happens inside. And he went inside. Gillian, save Harry. Daddy, Mika, open the shield. I'll get inside. Daddy thinks weird. Metal, we'll get inside. Be careful, we can't tell where the Snatcher is hiding. Understood. Gillian, be careful. The chief knows your trait in full. Never lose your attention. I know. Never lose your attention. That's... Oh! Well, that's a lot of blood. Hallway inside the HQ. Someone's on the floor. Sticky blood is gummed. A cap is lying beside. There are several shot holes. Harry. Yeah, I can't keep saying "ack" over and over again. Got a couple of Kathy fans, and I did not expect all these Kathy fans in the chat. That's just the crowd I attract, I guess. This part's sad. Daddy! Oh, it's Gillian. The age crippled me. Look how I'm done. Oh, new music. Certain age and demographic. What happened? The chief. I saw him fiddling with your vehicle. And I saw that strange picture in his room. It's not Red Bull, it's Peace Tea. Metal, how's Daddy? Metal. I can't say it. Then it must be... Oh wow, there's blood on his lips now. Gillian, when I interrogated him, he showed his true identity. I could barely hurt him. Daddy, I understood. Don't speak anymore. Metal, can you do anything? Yeah, I gotta stop drinking this stuff. Gillian. Daddy, it's okay. He says you're not hurt badly. It's a good chance. How about a vacation to relax yourself? Daddy, you were working too much. You don't need to lie. I know how I am. Boy, you're one kind guy. I like you. I can't describe it properly. I had trouble telling others what I wanted since I was a child. Yeah, you look a little bit like him, I vaguely remember. My father. Pulse rate, blood pressure, dropping. Hang on, Daddy. Let's drink Napoleon together later. Oh, Gillian's eyes are tearing up. That's not bad. Me, Gibson, and you. 3 of us. But Gibson is metal, quiet. I was 2 days from retirement. Here I, Gillian, always lived alone. I don't know my parent and siblings. That's why I lived alone and stubborn, doing study all the time. Didn't trust anyone, but I was wrong. Grip? Blood pressure dropped again. I'm going to say St. Harry, because this is just getting weird. Gibson died. Since then, I nowadays feel warmth of others, heart of others. I know. Gillian, I wanted to live in peace with everyone. Nobel Prize I didn't need. What I was looking for 50 years was kindness, an environment we can trust each other. He's critical, Gillian. I talk too much. You look after this world, Gillian. Looks, I'm departing. Harry. Gillian, trust it. Last Junker. Everyone's dying. Pulse stopped. Pupils are staying open. Cunningham. No, the Snatcher. You'll pay for this. There's no time for sorrow. The Snatcher is still hiding in this HQ. He's gonna death strand. Metal, listen carefully. If by any chance I get down, evacuate together with Mika. Blow him together with this Junker HQ. You understand? I understood. I wish that'll never happen. Where shall we start searching? We're going to start searching by saving. And we're going to go to the chief's office. This is Chief's room. Snatcher's not around. Okay, I'll check. Ack! Kathy? No, there's nothing really. I'll check, be careful. He's not here. Okay, I'll check. He's not here. No emotion is picked. Alright. Where are we going? Let's go to the computer room. Bad representation of hide and seek. This is the computer room. Snatcher is not around. I'll check. Be careful. Ack! Nope. There was nothing, really. I'll check. Be careful. He's not here. No motion is picked. go to the shooting range. The Junker's Eye. We're not going to finish this with with the 14 minutes left, and then it'll be like almost over when we start the next one. Oh well. Cannot find even trace of the Snatcher. I'll check. Be careful. Ack! No, there was nothing. I'll check. Be careful. He's not here. Okay, I'll check. Sorry to say, there was nothing. No motion reading. There's no one beside us. So we've been to the chief's computer. We haven't been to engineering. Hid and ack. This is the engineering room. The Snatcher is not around. I'll check. Be careful. Ready? Together. Ack. No, there was nothing really. Okay, I'll check. Sorry to say, there was nothing. Now I'll check. Are you ready? Sorry to say, there was nothing. You have to do this to trigger the ending, I think. No motion reading. There's no one beside us. We have not gone to the detective room. This is the detective room. Cannot find even trace of the Snatcher. Let's check the locker. Now I searched the locker. Sorry to say, there was nothing. Below desk 1. Okay, I'll check. Ack! No, there was nothing. Really. Now I'll check. Are you ready? He's not here. No motion is picked. Go where? Back to the hall. This is the HQ hallway. Shit, where did he hide? I'm sure he can not get out of the HQ, but... Isn't there a room we haven't checked? Harry is on the floor. Nothing is abnormal. No trace of being touched. Cannot find even trace of the Snatcher. Strange, he should be in the HQ. No motion reading. There's no one beside us. Alright, let's keep looking. Back to the chief's office. This is the chief's room. What? Something is stuck on the desk. Oh, you see it? Stain's getting bigger. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's as big as it gets. It's stained. This is blood. I haven't seen this stain before. Do we notice the drip? Looks the blood is dripping down the ceiling. Cunningham. I hope it's not Chris's blood. He broke the lighting. Motion reading is moving away. Is he trying to get away? Motion reading disappeared. He got away, Snatcher. Now what? Oh, safety lighting. Emergency lighting is on. We lost him. Let's go after immediately. Don't let him go. I'm sure he cannot leave this HQ after all. Cannot find even a trace of the Snatcher. You know we're searching everything again. But I'm not reading it all. Actually, I don't know if we need to search everything. I'm going to save. Just to try to speed this up a little bit. Probably have to go all the different rooms again. JRPG protagonist skills of deception. Yeah, it's just very true. Oh, we're getting so close to the end, but we're getting very close to the end of the stream, too. I don't really think I can stay up later tonight. It's interesting that the safety lighting's not on in here. Emergency lighting's not on in here. Snatcher's not around. This is the computer room. Cannot find even trace of the Snatcher. Oh, thanks, Gillerina. Go where? Let's go to the shooting range. This is the shooting range. The Snatcher's not around. Let's go to the detective room. I hope I haven't had to search everything again. Because if that's the case, that's where we'll stop. And pick it up again next week. For a shortish Adventure Night stream. Maybe I'll queue up the Sega CD version next week just to sort of, for the remainder of the time, we'll play a bit of that just to sort of get a feel for the differences. I like that idea. It's a good idea. It's one of my better ideas. Snatcher's not around. Okay, let's go back to the hallway. This is the HQ hallway. Probably should have used the motion detector everywhere. No motion is picked. I'm going to have to check everything. Nothing is abnormal. No trace of being touched. Cannot find even trace of the Snatcher. Strange, he should be in the HQ. Oh, reception. And there's why you go through every step. Reception? It's possible, but I'm sure I closed the shield. He's a Snatcher. We should count any possibility, just for sure. Let's go. The shield is now open. Did Mika open it? Mika's not there. What happened? The power is off. Don't move, Gillian Seed. Cunningham? You there? Motion reading. He's here. Where are you? Show yourself. Haha, I'm here. I'm not escaping. I didn't read the rest of that. Mika. No, don't come. It's a trap, Gillian. Coward. Hostage. Gillian, shoot me if you can. If you miss, even slightly, I can't guarantee her life. Gillian, shoot. Get the Snatcher. Don't mind me. Mika. What are you going to do? Oh, I think we all know what I'm going to do. Man, the chief just attacked me with profanity. The Snatcher stopped functioning. Mika, are you okay? Yeah, thank you. Daddy, I returned the debt. Random, a bit late. I returned the debt. Come on, Chief. Can't anything stay dead the first time in this game? Junker. Don't ever think this is over. Snatcher's last right. The energy reading is thinning. Queen Hospital is just an artificial skin maintenance clinic. In this city, there are our comrades. Their number is unimaginable. Your existence isn't worth considering unless your memory returns. Das Vidanya, Junker. I've never felt 1 in 0G before. It would be something. My memory. Snatcher. I hate to do this, but I'm not 100% sure how much is left now. Because this is where In the Sega CD version, this is the end of Chapter 2. It's a 3-chapter game. But my understanding is the original only has 2 chapters. So I'm not sure what's about to happen. And where it's a Kojima game and it takes forever for text to run through here, we could be here another hour. Yeah, let's see where it goes. Harry. Why? Tell me it. Why? Why do all those good people die? Kaijin. Mika. It's illogical. What is she, a Vulcan? Mika, no one will die. Not one more. I swear it, in name of Harry and random. There are still the Snatchers in this city. I wonder if they leave it as a cliffhanger for like a second game. My battle with them has just begun. Interesting. Doubt. We attack the weakest point of the human being. That's what they're gonna do. As long as a doubt exists in the heart of the humans, our invasion is unstoppable. Not that we use the doubt, but the doubt summons us forth. This is deep. Gillian, trust. Wait for me, Snatchers. I'll get rid of that source of the doubt. Fear is the mind killer. The real battle starts from now. Wow, cool. Okay. So, nice. In the Sega CD version, that section launches into like a half-hour cutscene. I think it's a half hour. And then you start chapter 3, which ties everything together and actually finishes the game. So I guess Snatcher 2 never happened? Doubt. All battles begin from the doubt. So I think that was Snatcher on the MSX2. It's trying to load something. Well, credits. Yep. Wow, cool. That was new for me. That solves. Demolish Man style. Yeah, no problem. And it's more good music. So hey, while this is playing, remember, tomorrow night we're back with more of Dragon Force. And then on Thursday, I'll be playing more of Bloodstained. And then since this is done, next Monday, we are going to jump into Deja Vu 2, Lost in Las Vegas, which I believe gets us through all of the original Mac Venture series on the Mac. So that's pretty cool. I hate to hear that, Jasper Team, but I will put them up on the YouTube channel. And that's something else I've been doing. I don't know if any of you have noticed or not, but on my off nights, I don't know when we're getting to Day of the Tentacle. On my off nights, I'm actually streaming just the games that I'm playing with no camera over on the Generation 16 Extra YouTube channel. So if you're around and you want to tune into that, it's not for Extra Life, it's not for subs, it's not for any of that stuff. It's just whatever I happen to be playing that night. Which has tended lately to be a lot of racing games. So if you're interested, please come by and hang out for that. Character unit. Cerebus, you're having trouble typing tonight. Yep, I still have the microphone on, and I'm still watching the chat, so by all means. Jessica's been showing up and watching, and Mathman's been showing up and watching. So yeah, please, by all means. You do need to go sub to that channel. This is good music. Yes, and Cerebus, I did not get to the post office yet. I have to do that on Wednesday, unfortunately. My kids are playing baseball every night this week except Wednesday. Which, by the way, my son's team won 25-10 tonight. They had a monster sixth inning. They were up by 3 runs going into the 6th, and they came out of the top of the 6th 20. They came up out of the top of the 6th up by 15. Oh, cool, Gaijin. I'm glad that you're getting something out of it. Snatcher newspaper. Oh, something else I've been meaning to say while we're sitting here waiting for this to finish. I'm going to be putting together a trailer for the YouTube channel / this Twitch channel, because just running the Generation 16 trailer I don't think makes much sense. So please clip any scenes that you like. I'm hoping to get to that soon. Funny scenes, some of my amazing gameplay or whatever, but go ahead. That's what I'm going to be building it off of, is clips from the channel. So please consider. I know that people usually do a good clip or two, but yeah, no kidding. How many more titles can Kojima have here? I will, Service. I just noticed that somebody made a clip for tonight. And I've already gone through. I've got a page worth of clips. I won't be able to use them all, but just throwing that out there. And I might even just set it up so that I can reuse, or I can sort of freshen it up a little bit, especially if I end up freshening up the look of the channel. Flag management. Yes, that one is definitely part of the group, Cerebus. One of my proudest moments. I never realized that one, there was that one, and then there was a blood-stained one where I literally fell off the screen and somehow managed to survive. Oh, there's the special thanks. Oh, Jesus, we're still going. Still going. Well, I remember, Kojima wanted to make movies. Yep, I went through that one too. That was an embarrassing moment. It's still going. Real-time system. Oh my god. Please insert this too. That'd be amazing. Second tenth of credits are on disc 2. Okay, that's another special. Oh god, there comes the sound unit. Yeah, no kidding. Although I will say I've always sat through the credits, especially because after working in the industry a little while, like obviously I wouldn't know for this, but normally I like to sit and see if I recognize any names, because people move around so much in this industry. I did not expect these credits to go this far. Yeah, Math Man, that's the other thing for me. We're doing the reverse side of the package now. Although you gotta say that with all these different titles for all this relatively small number of people, you kind of gotta think that they're messing with you a little bit. Getting so late. It's gonna be the same two people doing all the... Oh no, look at that. A third composer. Nice, Gaijin. Squeak! That remix from Metal Gear. So we will eventually get around to the Sega CD version of this on our Adventure Night streams. We're in, like we've been going chronologically here, so we're in 1988 right now, I believe. And we'll get around to Police Knots as well. Decadence Beat. Whew. God, I didn't realize there was so much music in this. So much music variety. I believe this is one of the games that came with the soundtrack on its own cartridge, which was a thing on MSX games. Yeah, I'm gonna switch this out for a water bottle moving forward. But it's so good. Danger Dance and Justice for All. Epirogue. Lament for the Deaf. Oh God, we're still going. Theme of ending. We have to struggle for our future against our doubt. Master of Puppets Among the Disease. These are great names. More special thanks. Oh, ASCII, NEC, Panasonic, Sanyo, Sidon, Sony. A lot of those were just the names they used in the games and the billboards. Labo. Nintendo rips everybody off. Come on. See you next. See you next. Team Metal Slave. Okay, let's end the music. Come on. There it goes. Almost 20 minutes of credits for a game from 1988. Oh my god, it's still going. I keep waiting for it to end to see if it's gonna end. I don't think it's gonna end. I think it's just repeating itself now. Yeah, okay, it's not gonna end. I'm going to bed. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm glad we got to finish this. Like I said, tomorrow night is Dragon Force. Thursday night is Bloodstained, and this coming Monday then will be Deja Vu 2. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for support, subs, likes, follows, all that fun stuff. Remember, after tomorrow night, Wednesday night, I will be just playing whatever I want on Generation 16 Extra. I'm so sleepy. Good night again. Thank you so much, and I'll see y'all tomorrow night.